this is Swati. Welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see how to post good morning GIFs from Giphy on Slack channel every day. Now, you know what is Slack? Slack is an instant social messaging app. Now, let's say that you are a business person and now to have this constant connect with your clients and you wish to share all the information about your products, new offers, everything. But for that, you need to have a constant connect with them, and for that you want to share these GIFs like good morning GIFs or have a nice day GIFs every day. You can do this manually. It is possible. How? You will have to create a group. Like suppose you have created a group on Slack, and then every day first you have to find a GIF and then post it there. Now, though it can be done manually, but it is going to be extremely troublesome and hectic. So what if I tell you that you can actually do this process every day without being present in the process, which means that this can get automatic. How? Now, this is Giphy. What is Giphy? This is like one of the best places to find GIFs. And what is Slack? I have already told you it's an instant social messaging app. Now, I'm telling you that I'm going to integrate these two applications in such a way that you do not have to do the same process, repeat the same process every day. It will be automated. How? With the help of this awesome software Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software where you do not need any coding skills. Like any person can do this. You can run this integration process yourself. Now, how would you do that? For that, let me take you to my screen. So let's begin the process. Here, the first thing that you have to do is you have to type the URL www.pabbly.com/connect. And as you do that, it will take you to the home page, the landing page of Pabbly Connect software. Now here, you will have to either sign in if you are an existing user, or if you are a new user, you can simply sign up for free, and this is not going to take more than 2 minutes. So here I'm going to sign in as I'm already an existing user. And once I click on sign in, it will take me to the all apps page. Here, since we are using Pabbly Connect software to integrate the two applications, I'm going to click on access now. And now it has taken me to the dashboard page. Here on the right hand side, you can see create workflow. Let's click on this tab and a dialog box appears that is asking us to name our workflow. What am I supposed to do here? Here I am supposed to send daily GIFs from Giphy to Slack. So now let's click on create here. Now here this particular window appears and you can see two very important events here, trigger and action. Triggers and actions are basically the two important concepts or principles on which the entire automation works. Now here the first thing that we are supposed to do is to schedule. So I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly. We have to schedule that every day a message is supposed to be sent. Now there's a question, how often you want to run your workflow? So I'm going to select every day. Basically, I want this workflow to run every day and every day at, let's say, 9:00. So let's say at 9 a.m. I wish a message to be sent to my clients or customers wishing them good morning. Now let's click on save here and let's come down. So here the next thing is we wish to integrate Giphy with Slack. So my action step says I'm going to choose Giphy as my application. And now the action event. So here the action event would be we have to search for a GIF. So let's click on connect. Now as we do this, here first we'll have to set up a connection. Basically Pabbly Connect is asking to connect with Giphy account. So I'm going to click on add new connection and now it is asking for an API key to set up the connection. Now here you can see create a Giphy API key by clicking create an app on the developer dashboard. So I'm going to click here itself. And so now here I'm going to click on create an app. And now as you will scroll down here, you have to select API because we are asked to provide an API. So let's click on API selected and then click on next step. Now here I'm supposed to enter a name for my app. So let's say GIF. Now this is the name of my app and the app description. So send daily good morning GIFs. Now you can name it as per your wish. Now let's click on the agree to terms and conditions box and create app. Now here you can see the application that we have just now created, and this is the API key generated. We are going to copy this down and go back to Pabbly Connect, and here we are going to paste it. So let's click on save here. Now this is done. Here we have to map our data. So basically we can simply say good morning is what we are trying to send to our customers or clients on Slack. So rating would be general, language would be English. Now limit, do you want to limit it? Since I do not want to limit it, I do not have to enter any data there. Now click on save and send test request. And you can see that you have received the response. The API response has been received. Now, this means that the first step of integration, that is Pabbly Connect and Giphy, they have got connected. The integration is successful, and now we are going to move forward to the second step of integration. Here we have to click on add action step, and once we have done that, we have to select our next action step as Slack. Why? Because we wish to send these GIFs on Slack to our team. So what would be the action event? Send channel message. So let's click on this and click on connect. Again, I'm going to click on add new connection and connect with Slack. Here you have to enter the token type. So you can simply enter user. Why? Because when you have to send messages with images or with PDF files, etc., so you have to use user. Now let's click on save. And since I had already logged into my Slack account, so I'm supposed to just authorize it. So let me click on allow so that the authorization is successful. Great. Now I'm going to click on save here, and as we come down, now here we understand that we always have to create a channel on Slack. Why? Because Slack is an instant social messaging app. So when you are sending a message to your team, so there has to be a channel on which you have got members, and then you send it. So if we go to Slack here, so you can see that these are the channels. On the left hand side, these are the channels. I've already created a lot of channels here, and once I go back to Pabbly, I'm going to select general as my channel. Now as we come down, the message. So now let's say that I wish to send good morning messages to all my clients, and I have got this fitness center where there is a special badge for all the ladies. So here I'm going to write good morning beautiful. So this is just a happy message, and now here I have to provide the image URL. So let's click on this. Now we are going to map the data. What is mapping? Basically, mapping is the already collected data from the previous steps. So here, since we have already integrated Pabbly Connect and Giphy, so I'm going to click on Giphy, and here as we come down, you can see data images URL. So I'm going to click on this. Now this is going to be the image URL. And as we come down here, we are going to click on save and send test request. And you can see that we have received the API response. Message text is good morning beautiful. And then we also have images, and this is the image URL that will be shared with my people. So now to check this, first I'm going to save this. And to check this, I'm going to take you to my Slack account here. Now can you see that I have already received good morning beautiful and a beautiful GIF. So that is it. Wasn't that easy? This was really easy. This is just a two-step process. So I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and let's quickly check the entire process once. The first thing that we have done is, so here we have chosen our trigger as schedule, and it is a feature by Pabbly. And then we have selected our workflow to run every day at 9 AM. Once this is done, then we have integrated this application with Giphy. So Pabbly Connect and Giphy were integrated. And here again in the action step, so I have chosen the app as Giphy, and the action event is search GIFs. So basically the random GIFs, whatever is available with you. And then we have connected. And once the response was received, then we have connected this application with Slack. So first Giphy was connected with Pabbly Connect, and then Pabbly Connect was connected with Slack. So in a way, the integration happened between Slack and Giphy. One very important thing is that since now these two applications are integrated, you do not have to set up the entire process again. This is just a one-time setup. Now every day a GIF would be sent at 9 o'clock. I hope you do not have any doubts. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the description box. Also, you can clone this workflow and use it to process. So this is like absolutely available for you. And now in case you have any other doubt, then without any hesitation, you can write to us.